This is First and 10 on Color 10 Sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to First and 10 on Color 10. We are in week 2 of the high school football season, and a number of teams are making their home debuts tonight. All of the teams looking for improvement from week 1. The Catholic Fighting Irish made their home debut. That's where we find Color 10's Matt Vereen. Matt?
Dan, last year Catholic and Cassville met in our game of the week in week 2, both 1-0, and the Wildcats ran away with it. So tonight, week 2 again, our game of the week again, both teams 1-0 again, and the Irish had to feel by the end of the night like they were repeating history. A beautiful afternoon at Swiss Helm Field, setting the scene for Springfield Catholic and Cassville, both 1-0. The Irish coming off a 20-point rally at Seneca, and the Wildcats off a 42-0 shutout of Aurora. Cassville got the ball first and scored first. Bowen Preddy takes the option toss 10 yards on the outside in for the score. Wildcats up 7-0, but the Irish respond to start the second quarter as a Cassville fumble helped set up Matthew Schmitling with a 5-yard punch in to knot the game at 7-7. Not for long, though, on the ensuing drive, Cassville's Jericho Ferris gets the handoff, but has the ball stripped out by Peyton James of Springfield Catholic. James bounces on top of it, giving the Irish possession. On the very next play, Will Squibb takes advantage. He hits Zach Gebhard on a 29-yard strike straight to the end zone for 7 points, and the first Irish lead 14-7. But the Wildcats established dominance after that. Next drive, Devin Bates finds DJ White a 21-yard touchdown pass with 7 minutes left in the second, ties us back up and helps Cassville find its groove. Just under 3 minutes left till halftime. Preddy with his second touchdown run of the day, this time 16 yards on 4th down, puts the Wildcats back in front 21-14. They then force a 3-and-out, and with 5 seconds left, Bates picks out White again, who reaches across the goal line for a 14-point lead at halftime. Cassville runs away with it in the second half, topping Catholic 49-21.
We didn't play clean in the first quarter, but I saw the growth in our team from handling that adversity. You know, we kind of get down, we've made some mistakes, shot ourselves in the foot, and we battled back. We didn't drop our heads. We kept plugging, kind of played good football from the second quarter on.
I knew from the beginning we were a special team. We play fast, hard, and we're all in the same mindset. We're all super smart. Last year we talked about not exactly playing smart football, but monkey football. But we play a lot smarter than we did last year, and I think this team's special.
Now, Preddy was pretty special as well today with a trio of touchdowns and over 100 yards. He and Cassville will head home next week to host Monette. Meanwhile, the Irish stay here at Springfield Catholic to try and bounce back hosting Hollister. For now, though, live from Springfield Catholic High School, Matt Vereen, Ozarks First.
Thanks, Matt. The Ozark Tigers won just 1 game last season, and they're already 1-0 in 2019. They were looking for win number 2 against Willard. Willard lost at Joplin last week. The Willard Tigers would roar first and goal from the 3, and Garrett Rice would plow it in for a touchdown, and it was a 7-0 Willard lead. Willard moving the ball again, but this time Reese Dawson, the quarterback, drops back. His pass is picked off by Ozark's Jake Skaggs. That possession for the Ozark Tigers, though, would result in an Ozark fumble, and Willard would take advantage. Dawson dumping this pass off to Rice. He breaks 1 tackle and then 2 tackles and then dances his way 40 yards in for a touchdown, his second of the night. That made it 14-0, and the Willard Tigers maul Ozark, the final 40-3, to even up their record at 1-1. Camdenton is 1-0, ranked 3rd in the state in Class 4. Lakers in Springfield tonight to face 1-0 Parkview. Camdenton would strike first. Paxton De Laurent would look left, then roll right and hit Eli Griffin with this 20-yard touchdown pass, far corner, 7-0 Lakers. Parkview then on its possession with a bad exchange on the handoff, a fumble, and Camdenton's Marcus Stevens recovers, sets up the Lakers. De Laurent then cashes it in on the quarterback keeper, rolls around the right side, in from 4 yards out for a touchdown to make it 14-0. And then late in the first quarter, De Laurent would hit Cooper Izzard with this crossing pattern. Izzard scores from 12 yards out, 21-0 Lakers, and Camdenton goes to 2-0 with a 63-7 victory over the Vikings. The 1-0 Strafford Indians made their home debut against Mountain Grove. The Panthers lost a tough game last week. The Indians would strike first. Quarterback Mason Foley calls his own number in from 8 yards out, 6-0 Strafford. And then later in the first quarter, the snap goes to Jason Stowe, and he throws to Foley, who was lined up as a receiver. Nice spin move there, and then a little tightrope down the sideline, and he scores from 31 yards out to make it 14-0 with the 2-point conversion. And then early in the second quarter, Strafford with the handoff to Jared Kinder, cuts to the far sideline, and then breaks into the secondary and takes it to the house, 84 yards for a touchdown. That made it 21-0 Strafford, and Strafford is unbeaten 2-0 after beating the Grove 21-6. Well, that's going to bring us up to our timeout here on 1st and 10. On the other side of the break, we'll check out highlights from Nixa and Ozark. But first, here's a look at the local college football kickoffs. 1st and 10. I'll be right back.